Hello, welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. It's time for a beer review. It's time to go back to Elusive Brewing because they're at it again with their Oregon Trail West Coasties. They've released another couple, and this one that I'm going to review is the triple IPA, the West Coast Tipper, coming in at 10% ABV. Oregon Trail. There it is. So what have they done so far? So originally they came out with the standard West Coast IPA, which was 5.8%. Absolutely incredible beer. Fantastic beer. They then released the West Coast Black IPA, 5.8%. Outstanding beer. One of my beers of the year so far. Absolutely outstanding. They also did the West Coast Double IPA, coming in at 8% ABV. That was also extremely good. And they've now, alongside the Tipper, they've also released the West Coast Red IPA, coming in at 5.8% ABV. It's a phenomenal beer, absolutely phenomenal West Coast beer, probably the best West Coast beer produced in the UK. And like I say, that black IPA, that black West Coast IPA was just absolutely outstanding, as was the double. Now they've dropped us the triple. We need to review it. Some point in the next couple of days I'll review the red, but this is the one that interests me. I'm not a big fan of triples. I did go off triples over the last sort of couple of years. I've kind of gone off them, find them a bit much. But when I saw that Elusive were doing the triple West Coast, I thought, well, that's just a no-brainer. That's got to be had. And coming out the glass, that is not what I was expecting. I was expecting that to be a lot hazier. It's very West Coast looking. I thought it might have had a bit of a haze to it, but that is very West Coasty. We're not going to get much of a head because it's got a high ABV content on there at 10% ABV. Let's pop that in there. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, that is West Coasty. A few bubbles sticking to glass, but yeah, tiny little haze on there. This is at a decent temperature. In the middle, we've got a nice looking body to it. It's a lot lighter down this end. Sort of goldeny ambery at the top, and then kind of more of a straw gold at the bottom. Let's get sniffing on this. I'm so excited for this one, and it's that typical Elusive Brewing West Coast aroma, and it's perfect. It's such a perfect westy aroma, and you get that tropical hit, that grapefruit vibe, a bit of maltiness, and you can pick up on that hoppiness, a little bit of sweetness. It smells so good. It just reminds me of the standard one. Let's get tasting. Cheers. Oh, please be amazing. Oh my God. Wow, I've never drunk a 10% ABV triple IPA that is as easy as drinking as that. That's ridiculous. Oh, I almost want to open that and compare it to the 5.8. That is obscenely drinkable. That is very, very dangerous. I mean, you saw how I had a real big mouthful of that, and I could have carried on going. That's absurdly drinkable. For me, that one's all about the bitterness, the pine resin finish at the back, and it does it well. There's a little bit of heat, tiny bit of that 10%, but it's so well hidden. The mouth feels pretty good. It's not super thick for 10%. Ridiculously drinkable. It's got a dryness to it, which is really nice. What it lacks compared to the standard 5.8 or even the double is it does lack a bit of that grapefruit, kind of apricot-y, sweet, citrusy vibe at the beginning. A lot of that's kind of disappeared within this, and you think it'd be the other way. You think that'd be a lot more pronounced, but it's all about the middle and the back end with this. Got a bit of a maltiness. It's very, very good. But it is lacking a bit of a citrus kick at the front, and that's what you want with a Westie. You want that kind of citrus kick, a bit tropical, a little bit of maltiness in the middle, and then finishing with that huge pine bitter finish. It lacks it at the beginning, it really lacks at the beginning, but it does finish well. But what's ridiculous is how drinkable that is for 10%. I could finish that on the video easily and then crack another can open. I have another can, but I'm not going to open it. It's seriously drinkable. Very, very good. But I think I prefer the double. Yeah, I think I'd go with the double, which is 8%. The outright winner in here so far, I haven't had the red one, but the outright winner for me is the black IPA, the black Westie. But out the double and the triple, I'd probably go double. I don't know if you can still get the double. That triple is very, very good. It's dangerous, absolutely dangerously drinkable. Just lacks a bit at the beginning, but the malt base is there, the malt bill in the middle, and the big piney, hoppy, bitter finish is all there. Just lacks a bit at the beginning. There you go. I'm all done. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye now.